Hi there, my name is Danbuster DC Lidboot for short. Welcome to my channel. And welcome back to Ratatouille Part 12. So here I returned from the pasta level. No thanks, I don't want to go back in there again. As you recall from the previous episode, I had a bad time in this level. A really bad time. What's my HUD say? Oh yes, I could do a bit of cheese, just to... Now, where do I... In that direction, okay. Yes. Get a bit lost in this marketplace. This feels a big place for a rat. I thought there might be something up here.
Oh yeah.
I don't need the cheese at the moment. I'm full health, but oh blimey! I caught sight of a bag on this thing as well. Not on this table. But how to get up here? Well, that's... the game was a bit slow with the sound effects there. Oh look, there's a battery as well. That's nice.
Made it by a whisker.
Made it by a whisker? Well, I suppose with that kid there, you could be right. Moving on, I discovered another battery on top of this glass case. Yeah. Oh blimey. That glass is a bit slippy. Oh, at least I got those. Nice. Those crabs seem a bit unfriendly.
Thank you.
I'll be good. What's over there? Yeah, another star. Another bag on that box as well. Oh, blimey. That was a bad jump. Try again. There we are. A bit awkward because that camera was held against the wall. I couldn't very easily see how I was jumping. Not unless I can... It's easier jumping when you've got the camera directly behind you. It's not always possible when the scenery stops you from moving. Another bag.
Great.
What do we have here? A bag and another dream world. Veggie Vault. Okay. And so we enter a world of giant vegetables.
Endless here.
And let's hope we don't finish up with drooling vegetables. Like that pasta level that you did for me. Well heck, this is carrots and lettuce and things. Being a hare should be right up my street. Being a herbivore. Now how do I get up there with that thing spinning around opposite me? There we go. Whoops!
Thank you.
Took me back there. Nothing to see here. Move on. Oops, get the cucumbers. There's another star back there. Oh, 2 stars. Anyway, now we forward along those aubergines. No, it's not a fruit I'm familiar with. Not a vegetable I'm familiar with. There seem to be 2 ways forward there. Those cucumbers are... The one's down. Whoa! Blimey, those things he pushed me off. I didn't expect that. We seem to be safe here for now. That's all the stars accounted for. Let's
Oh yeah.
now I can see those 2 cucumbers over there. Oh, well, there's 3 cucumbers actually. They have a sequence. Oh, where's that carrot going?
Ogres are like onions. They stink? Yes. No! They make you cry. No, they have layers. Ogres have layers.
Oh, blimey. That was terrible timing. Oh, way back to that carrot.
Thank you.
Oh, flippin' heck. The carrot sways right past me. Best thing to do is to go back. And get away from the cucumbers. It turns out that this path is just a shortcut, with no stars for a bonus. That's a bit of a wasted trip. Let's get on these beets.
Great.
I could do with some more cheese to replenish my health after that debacle with those swinging carrots. Who knew that carrots are so dangerous?
And I think I made cheesecakes out of them.
What the hell? Those mushrooms hurt you? Right.
So let's try this again, shall we?
So how do you time these mushrooms? Or give yourself some distance. Take them from the side. Seriously? They clipped my tail. He didn't even touch me. What the hell are you talking about? Well, that was a right cheat, no mistake.
Now let's hope for a little less cheating from those mushrooms this time.
Past that first batch. Wait, what? They were clear. These things are such... The hit area is ridiculous. Okay, now that we pass those evil mushrooms, maybe we can move on to the... Incidentally, why are there a bunch of stars down there where you can't get to them? Is there a blooming ledge somewhere, I hope? Wait, there's a cucumber down there. Very crafty. Now let's move on. Those tomatoes look a bit dangerous. Those slices are going to knock me off if I'm not careful. Ooh, Nicely done. Phew. Whoa, steady.
Oh yeah.
Haha. Oh boy, not another slidey bit. I always hate slidey bits. You can never control where you're going. Oh, what the hell?
Thank you.
Blimey. He came off the end and he kept going.
Still, that was mercifully short.
What? What the? Well, it seems that those slices don't stay in place for very long. Well, that was alright. Oh, that was barely made, that one. Now what?
Great.
Good work, Remy. Yay! Very nicely done.
Who's the rat? Oh yeah.
Whew, it's enough to put you off salad for life, that is.
Except, of course, I still eat salad. Especially carrot and lettuce and cucumber. With a bit of tomato. Maybe even a hard-boiled egg sliced. But that was a nice little dream world that wasn't too difficult. And returning to the marketplace, we have 69 stars already. And that was just on the initial pass of the entire length of the area. Well, time enough to search for the remaining stars, but there is one more battery to get. So let's try and tie this episode up with at least finding the last battery.
What the heck? That crab's finished my bottle. That's right, you take the spoon. If you don't mind, I'll take that. Not really.
Okay, okay.
Looking back over this footage now and editing it down, I can't believe it took me this long to figure out how to whack the crab with a spoon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that takes care of that. Maybe now I can make use of this. No, not a spoon, Remy. Put that down for a second.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to keep saying, oh yeah, we know what we're doing here. Just drop that poison. Now we got it.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Is there anything here? For some reason I can't get out of that little gap. Perhaps I was supposed to be able to squeeze in anyway. Whoa! Where are we going?
Well, at least here is the last battery, so at least the next episode can concentrate on the main missions and the food heist that the rats have planned for this area.
Great.
Let's hope that'll be interesting. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, by all means like, share and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Cheerio!